Guys, it's my pleasure to introduce owners of the Roo Bus and host of the Roo Bus podcast and the founders of TOTEM, that's going to hear all about. Please welcome to the stage, Daniel and Charlotte Ward, y'all.
Thank you very much, buddy. Hey, big round of applause for the astronaut here. Hey, guys. Welcome to Storytime at the Roo Bus, a podcast about Bonnaroo, but sometimes we say other festivals, but today it's all about Bonnaroo. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Charlotte.
So glad to have Drew here today, too. Thank you guys for coming out. I don't know what EDM show is going down over there, but thank you, I guess. So happy to have all of you out. We didn't realize this until about a week ago when I was kind of doing the count. This episode is technically episode 250 of our podcast.
250.
A little closer to Mike.
Sorry, 250.
So we've been doing this, what, about 5 years, give or take?
No, since 2019.
Jeez, man, it's been a minute. You know, now that we've been working with a lot of these totem scholars, I have been looking at numbers, and I'm realizing I don't want to see the numbers. We were talking about, like, the year that some of them were born, and I was like, yeah, I'd rather not.
Oh, God, no. Jesus.
Yeah.
They were born in the 2000s. I don't want to think about that.
I don't want to think about that.
No, absolutely not.
Uh,
Who was born in the 2000s? Shut up. Go away. Come on.
He's
Keep
keep
on.
passing through. They got this spinning through like
Yeah.
a drifter.
You know, it's funny. We were talking in the bus a couple hours ago. Me and Drew were born exactly 1 day apart.
That's right. That's right. You just had to tell everyone that I'm older than you about today.
I didn't say that. Yeah, I didn't say that, Bart. But hey, I want to get a show of hands. Who is here for their first Bonnaroo? Okay, guys, welcome to Bonnaroo. I always say this unironically. This is the greatest party on the planet. There's other great things like Glastonbury or Burning Man, but it does not have the community of this place. And those of you that are here for your first time, I'm excited for you to get involved in our community, because let me tell you, one of the greatest things about this place isn't necessarily like all the music, like for example, whatever the heck that is over there.
It sounds like a remix. You know how sometimes when the set slows down, they'll have a speech?
Yeah.
Like from an old philosopher? That's what sounds like it's happening right now. It's you're talking about the community of Bonnaroo over a set break in the middle of Quartet.
But seriously, it's not just the music. One of the greatest gifts this place has given us is I travel a lot on my day job, and it doesn't matter where I go. There's a Bonnarooian there that I can have a drink with or even crash with sometimes. Shout out to the Jersey City crew back there somewhere. Charlotte, what's been the greatest gift this place has given to you?
So I have made hundreds, literally hundreds of friends from around the world. I mean, we have friends from Australia all the way back here in Manchester, Tennessee. And we get to camp with them every year. We may only see them once a year, but we're connected online through our Discord, through all of our social media channels, and we literally will sit there and talk about Bonnaroo every single day, 365 days a year, whether we're talking positively or whether we're shit talking Bonnaroo. It doesn't matter. We're sitting there talking about Bonnaroo year round because I guess we have nothing better to do.
Drew, what about you? What's the greatest thing this place has given you?
The greatest thing Bonnaroo's given me, well, you were talking about birthday math earlier.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I'm not great with math. I'm a comedian, but I think the greatest gift it's ever given me is our son. I'm pretty sure this is where he was conceived. We did not name him Roo. We should have.
Well, send What Stage Morgan my regards.
What stage Morgan?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
So, one thing that we're trying to do these days with the Totem Foundation is make sure that everything that you guys see here within the community is passed on to the next generation. We kind of talked about this when we had a 2-year break during COVID and the hurricane. We're done with all that. By the way, how's everybody's campsite? I feel like we had a Groundhog Day situation earlier today. Y'all good back there in Outeroo?
That's exactly how I understand. It's a little like, it's how we're all feeling. The problem is you can't give your campsite a phone. You know what I mean?
Goose. But seriously, that is kind of why we started the Totem Foundation. We wanted to pass all this stuff along. All the silly traditions like singing the Biz Markie song, some of the traditions that I won't necessarily talk about while we're recording. We want to make sure that the next generation takes these things and has this community in good hands. So that's kind of why we started Totem. We're getting one person up here right now. Hey, she's entering a drink. Let's bring them up right now. This is one of our superstars with the Totem Foundation. from Salt Lake, Utah, SLUT, it's Jax.
Woo! Hi, y'all. How you doing? I'm amazed that I can do that because this morning I was like, so I'm amazed that now I have to go very low to have a voice right now. But I'm very happy to be here. Hi, everyone.
So happy to have you here, Jax. You have been killing it for us. I want to brag on you publicly. You did such a good job at the purple carpet events. Yes, it.
Jax threw the foot down. I will say that. Absolutely phenomenal. It was funny because we had no plan, and I was like, give me a mic, and I will tell people what to do, and we will have a plan. And we had a plan afterwards.
Well, tell everybody a little bit about your background and why you're so well suited to do this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, so my background is I was a stage manager for 20 years, a professional stage manager for theater for 20 years, as well as a performing artist. And then I've been a drag artist and an event producer in Salt Lake City for 10 years now. So I love the stage. I love making spaces for the stage. And you know, I'm a little egotistical, but that's because I'm good at it.
A little bit isn't going to hurt you. Some of the best rock stars have a little bit. You know. But tell everybody a little bit about the kind of things that you support out in Salt Lake, because that's very instrumental to what we do in Totem as well.
Yeah, so I help out with a lot of nonprofits there. I help out with a nonprofit called Queer and Sober, which creates third spaces for queer and sober folks to have hangouts, to come together. We also do drag shows that are sober drag shows. And I also work with a children's camp called Rock Camp, which is a rock camp for marginalized genders and girls to learn music, be a band for a week, make up a song, and then perform on an actual Salt Lake venue. So I do that, as well as I help with the SLC Pride, and I do all the other things, as well as a full-time job. And I'm very, very excited.
Thank you. Now, tell us a little bit about like what Totem has done for you. Like for me, it's awesome to see all of our scholarship recipients come through and see them excel. But I'm curious, like how you felt.
I love it because it brings both of the things I love, which is Bonnaroo and community. And I've always felt like I've had a community here. I've had a space here that I can be my full self. And I love seeing the opportunity for people to be their full selves. And so I really love seeing our scholars thrive in different elements in their own skills and like really develop them with people. But I also love seeing the communities come together and really just form a family, even if it's just for 5 days. But in true reality, like, I have family in Alabama now. I have family in New Jersey. Like, it's so nice to know that if I go to Alabama, if I'm trapped, I know I can call Daniel and Charla and they will help me out. If I need something cool happening in New Jersey or in Iowa, I can find someone and they can give me a tour, have a good time, or just be a friendly face that I can lean onto. And I really appreciate having that. And I've always wanted to make sure that the things I do in the world is emulating that and creating those spaces for everyone.
This is why you're destroying it for us with this organization right now. Now, okay, so I love that we're all kind of like, you know, mentoring all of these students, recipients, whatever you want to call them, through this whole thing. Drew, you got a youngin' now.
Yeah.
What do you think you would like to see them do once they're college age in this whole crowd?
Well, I mean, I wanted to join Totem. I didn't know you could get a scholarship for partying. You guys, whoa. I didn't know that was the case back in my day. I've been at Harvard, but I know one stage Morgan is destined for this place. He's going to be in the fountain as soon as we can get him there. Honestly, I was ready to bring him this year at 3, and my wife was like, "Look, to your point about family and all that. You know, we're with our group," and I'm like, "Everyone will take care of him." And she's like, "Sure, but also no."
Dude, like it's tough. I'll tell you, I brought our niece. She was 12 at the time we came last year, and she did great in here. she wasn't like completely overwhelmed. The thing that did overwhelm her was the give one, take ones. She would have to sit there for a half hour and be like, what's this? Is this the good one? And I was like, I had to give her a countdown. Like, all right, we got a show to get to. It's kind of crazy.
That's I genuinely, and I'm supposed to be up here for comedic relief. That's so beautiful. I think it's awesome you wrote your
We'll talk. Jax, any words of wisdom that you would like to leave our crowd? I feel like I always learn something from you.
My words of wisdom for Bonnaroo. Good shoes, y'all. I'm 35 years old, and boy, my feet are telling me I'm 35 years old today.
I swear to God, I thought you were like 55 this whole time. I swear to God.
No, I was born in the late 1900s. Unfortunately, I do remember the 90s. Yes, good shoes, hydrate, but also if you have a question, if you need something, just reach out to your neighbor because I know they're gonna help you out. And if they're not, find someone else because they're gonna help you out. I love how loving and caring the core people of Bonnaroo, and that includes the staff and the crew. Like, I never have a bad day when I get to see the smiling faces of the Planet Roo crew. They're my favorite of anyone that I get to interact with that is just so excited to be here as much as we are. And seeing all of the people thrive in the heat, in the sun, and still get to experience the music they get to. It's just a lovely, lovely time.
Yeah, while we're thinking about it, we should shout out Kelsey. She's back here somewhere with Planet Roo and works fun, does amazing work. I want to shout out Daniela back there at the gate, who's been helping us out a ton. Yeah. And so many other people. What they're doing here is very important, and we appreciate their support and Bonnaroo's support as a whole. It means the world to us that our favorite place has been very considerate of us. Jax, thank you. I think we got another guest.
Great. I'm going to run away and go dance to Zach Fox. So I love you.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with Jax. Nice to meet you. I'm coming with you, Jax. Thank you guys. Give it up for them. This is awesome.
Thank you, Drew. Hey, everybody, Whoop Court, 11 in the morning over there at the plaza next to the Roo bus at Plaza 5. All right, next up, me and Charlotte wanted to introduce you to one of our first-year scholars. He's become a very good friend. He's been killing it in his day job. Everybody, please welcome to the stage, Anthony. How's it going, buddy? How's your Roo so far?
Pretty good. I do have a radio background, so I've spoken into a mic for a lot of my life, but not very often in front of an audience. Usually it's a blank wall. So it's slightly scary, but I'm here, I'm having a good time, and the weather's treating me well. I'm liking this weather.
Listen, there's no reason to have stage fright because I feel like 2/3 of the people out here are our friends.
Yeah.
You're well supported. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to talk a little bit about like your experience the first year because you put a lot of faith in us and TOTEM because we were new with this a couple of years ago. Like when you applied, were you just like, what the heck am I doing here?
Yeah, partly. I did apply for this at midnight.
Did you really?
I saw a Reddit thread because I started on the page yellow for the subreddit because they were playing Bonnaroo. They had not toured for a long time. And that's when I found a post by Charlotte saying like, hey, the deadline for the application is tonight. And I looked down at my phone and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's 11:30. So I sat up and I've never told you this story.
No.
Yeah, I sat up, I cranked it out. And here we are. Yeah, I got the email, did the interview. The hardest part for me was convincing my mom that this was okay. So I still back to the faith thing. Like,
yeah.
I put a lot of faith into it. And I was able to convince my mom, so I think that says a lot.
Had you ever heard that story?
No, I've never heard that story, but I remember when we were going over some of the stuff with Anthony, he said, well, my mom wants to know blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, well. And so he gets here, very first day, and he's like, I don't know how to set up a tent. I've never been to a festival before. Hey, Evan, can you help me set up my tent?
Did you, Evan? Yeah. So, okay, I want to tell everybody the journey here. So we're talking a little bit about how it started. So tell everybody a little bit about what you've been up to more recently.
Oh yeah, so back in 2024 when I got the scholarship, a day later I was offered a job at one of our local music venues. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. One of our music venues we're very blessed to have called Boston Music Center. in the middle of a national park. Or Santa Fe, Ohio.
What, Evan? 420 Blazed, he said.
Yeah.
This is the one place where you can say that and not get in trouble.
But a day after I got the scholarship, I was actually offered that job to work in the sustainability department. So from that day forward, I guess music was just a much bigger part of my life. And so, yeah, the TOTEM scholarship, coming to Bonnaroo year after year and working at Boston at the same time, was really an experience for me.
Well, I've been proud of you, man. Me and Charles have been watching all your Instagram posts and seeing what all you've been up to. You've come such a long way, man. We're so proud of you.
No, I actually brag on Anthony all the time. Whenever I go to talk about TOTEM to people, I always talk about our scholars and what they're doing, but I think Anthony is our true success story. So Anthony is being very humble over there. So Anthony started out never having gone to a true, big music festival like this. I mean, he had done some local stuff, some college stuff, you do in college, but he had never been to a big music festival like this. Anthony over here, he's being humble. Anthony is a marketing director.
That's right.
Let me say that again. Marketing director for Live Nation.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Not for
That's what you told me last year.
No, I work for a marketing agency.
Yeah.
I do work for Live Nation with sustainability.
Okay, stop being humble.
I am a marketing director.
Stop being humble, Anthony.
Listen, you're going to be running this place one of these days. Don't worry about it. While I'm thinking about it too, I want to highlight another success story. He didn't know I was going to call him out, but he's sitting right there in front of
He's sitting right there.
We've got Austin out
He's
here
like,
taking
show
it
you
easy
guys,
in that
looking
chair.
around.
So he also started camping with us, and Austin hollered at everybody to tell them what you're doing today.
Well, you can't hear him, but Austin started with us last year, and he sent us a text a couple weeks ago, and he's like, hey, sorry guys, I can't come back this year because I got a job and I'm going to be working at Bonnaroo this year.
Yeah. So I'm taking some of our class this year backstage to give him a quick tour earlier today, and he's riding by like a rock star on a golf cart.
Yeah, and he's actually been working multiple festivals. He worked, and you can correct me if I'm
ACL?
wrong, Bird, High Water, yeah. So he's been doing great. He's been out there killing it. And I love that for all of our scholars. I mean, we have someone that's working for it's not festival based, but it's something similar like that. And they're all out there killing it. I mean, we have someone who is not music related, but is an engineer for Honeywell. I mean, they're just out there all killing it. And I just love that so much.
Yeah, you guys are so proud of you. Anthony, who are you excited to see tonight?
No, Joy.
Oh, yeah, man. I think they're going to have a big crowd.
I'm hoping to be in the pit.
We'll get you in there. We know people. All right, Anthony, thank you so much. I think we got one more last guest we're going to bring up. Hey, high five Friday, baby. Everybody give a round of applause, Anthony. All right, we got one more. So we talked about the beginning class of TOTEM, a little bit of second year with Austin out here. Please welcome to the stage, part of the TOTEM class of 26. We got Griff from Florida. What's up, man? Good to have you here. Now, you have been thrown into the deep end of the pool, and you have been swimming like Michael Phelps, man.
You say too much.
No, you're doing well. So, we've been here a couple of days. You got the pre-party out in the camps. You got a couple of days to Centeroo in now. What's been some of your highlights?
I think the highlights, honestly, is all the walks of life that people come from all across the country here. How we all come together for, this one thing. It feels like a city in the middle of nowhere. And it's just so cool to see. And I haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
And I've already fallen in love the second I got here and I met everyone I realized.
Yeah. Now, I want to start by bragging on you and asking you to not be so darn humble as Anthony back there. You have been doing so well. You have been so supportive of all your friends at the campsite. You have been, you have had the ultimate golden retriever energy. And me and Charlotte had just been bragging. We've been bragging on all three. But you too, man. You have been killing it. And I'm curious, somebody taught you well, dude. You have, the radiant positivity energy naturally built in. I'm just curious if you could share with people, kind of your mindset.
Yeah. So I did, first off, we have to shout out my mom.
Yeah.
I think, my first ever show, in high school, I just told my, I wasn't introverted, and I was not outgoing like this, and, I didn't do anything like that. And so I think early high school, it was COVID actually, those things. It kind of pushed me outside my boundary. Because you're locked in your room, whatever. And there's nothing. And so I decided one day, should get out there, do whatever, and not think about it, to do it. And I met so many cool people, and I got so many cool things instilled in me. And yeah, I really flourished very, very well. Well, I haven't heard flirt here, but it's everywhere. And it radiates everywhere.
You get it, man. You get it. You've been doing so well at this. So, all right. So we're going to kind of mix it up a little bit. So who are you looking forward to seeing tonight? I saw you partying at Skrillex last night. What about tonight?
So we have to start with the Strokes, and then we're going to try to hit the cleaning after party. I guess we'll use it after party, but honestly, we're gonna bounce around. We're gonna bounce around. You're getting music, we're gonna show up.
Yeah. So okay, we're almost halfway through Bonnaroo now. What do you think you've learned so far?
That's a good one. You don't need to take it easy. It's a marathon, not a sprint. That's the thing is a marathon.
You've been listening to me.
Yeah, but aside from that, just be yourself. Honestly, be yourself. I came in here, solo trip basically. I'd never done anything like this. Travel because I was safe by myself, and I definitely was nervous. To be here with people I don't know. What is the campsite of like 70 people at least? And I was.
How many do we have?
In our camp, about 70.
Yeah.
So it's definitely nerve-wracking. You never talk to these people. Aside from the on Discord and a few calls. But I was like, just be myself, and we're gonna find our place, and that I did.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah. We've been doing such a good job, bro. We got a great class here this year too. So we have Shannon out here in the green chair. Yes, is Charlene here somewhere?
She was working the booth earlier.
Yeah. We were talking about a campsite too. We have a really big family over there next to the Bonnaroo bus. There's a couple of people here I want to shout out who have done some amazing stuff, not just for our camp, but Totem as a whole. Everybody, please give the biggest round of applause possible for the one and only J-Bone, who's done so much for us. Totem's treasurer, has been killing it. He has been part of a lot of viral memes here at Bonnaroo the past couple of years. He's apparently like best friends with a lot of artists.
Apparently, J-Bone is best friends with T-Pain.
Yeah.
You guys remember that T-Pain flag from a couple of years ago? That's J-Bone. He held up that T-Pain flag. Apparently now he just DMs with T-Pain all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, stop. People, stop killing my damn stories.
Being too modest. Let Charlotte have this one thing.
Let me have this.
Couple others too. He is not modest usually, but we've done a thing in our camp for Bonnarooian of the Year. Give another big round of applause to Papa Josh down there. We gave him a little trophy yesterday, and he was like standing up saying, "What'd you say?" He was like, "Y'all, I can't think of anybody more deserving." Something, yeah. But seriously, let's talk about golden retriever energy. He is so supportive of all of his friends. Also, a big round of applause for Evan down there. The man that loves so much, he changed his last name to Bonnaroo. If you're ever in Jersey City, he knows some good places to take you. Also, Eric and Ben, I love you guys. Give them a big round of applause, too. Yeah. And Will, give him a big congratulations.
He just graduated. Will just graduated, and
Yeah.
he got a scholarship to Alabama. Roll
Good
Tide.
job. It pains me to say this, but yeah, roll tide, I guess. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. A few minutes. I don't know if you had heard already, but we do have a bit of a surprise for you after we change things over here. It'll take just a few moments. But some guys that have become some really good friends of ours are going to play for you here in just a moment. In fact, before we started the podcast, I was like, hey, let me get you a show in Huntsville. Just come crash at mine in Charlotte's house. I didn't tell him this, but hey, dudes, you want to come up here and just hang out for a minute before you guys play? Yeah. Everybody give a big round of applause to Goots from the Crumbsnatchers.
Woo!
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, come on up. Go ahead. Come on up. We'll have you boys both on before we get cranking.
All right, sounds good.
So, you guys have a special distinction of being one of the few artists that played last year before we got rained out, but you got to play twice.
Right.
So, you want to tell us a little bit about how the Who stage went last year and how Plaza 5 went last year?
Yeah, absolutely. Last year was the first time Crumbsnatchers ever got to play Bonnaroo. It was my 13th Bonnaroo. This is my 14th Bonnaroo. been coming a while. I love it here. It's a blast. It has shaped a lot of my music taste and the way I think and write about music and things like that. And we just got graced. We got blessed that we got to play last year at like 2:30 p.m. on Thursday at the Who stage, and then we got to be there at we got to play Plaza 5 at like 10 a.m. right before the beer exchange and during the beer exchange, and then like immediately after that it started raining, stuff started getting canceled, and it was wild. So it was people joked like it was Crumbsnatchers and ICP last year. That's what it was.
You opened for ICP.
That's right.
Yes. That's a double bill I don't think I would have expected to see, man.
That's right.
So, hey, me and you were hanging out a little bit earlier. You guys have an album that's going to be dropping before too long, right?
Yeah, that's right. We just cut it in the studio, live to tape, one room, old school style. You know, like there's a lot of weird stuff going on in the world with AI music and just AI everything like that. So we decided, in rebellion of that, we wanted to go and do an album like the old-fashioned way, in one room, live to tape, and because why not? We want to.
I love live to tape. Like, one of my favorite bands, Pond, did that about 5 or so years ago. I don't think they even did like many takes. They were just like, we're gonna play these songs the exact same way that we do on tour.
Yeah.
And like, there's imperfections, but I like the imperfections. If that makes any sense. I think things can be a little overproduced sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think there should be mistakes in music, and when you hear a mistake in music, you know that it's made by a human, you know, and not a computer. You know, we love computers, but let humans make the music. You know, let computers do math, and instead of making art. You know.
Now, before we get out of here, we'll plug you some more. You guys said you're going to be going on tour late this summer, early this fall, right?
Yeah, we're planning some stuff for late August, early September, and you know, random house shows that pop up. We'll plan. You know, we love to play. So
Yeah, I'm going to try to get you in Huntsville, man.
let's go. Let's get into Huntsville.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I happen to have a bus you can crash in.
What'd you say?
I happen to have a bus you can crash in.
Let's go! Crashing the Roo bus in Huntsville.
Yeah. Hey, guys, seriously, thank you so much. I know there's a lot going on in Centeroo right now. You heard whatever crazy EDM show there is back there. So it means a lot that you came to hang out with me and Charlotte, our friends. I owe a big debt of gratitude to our friends for helping us with everything that we want to accomplish. The TOTEM Foundation is the biggest of which, because, Charlotte, I think this place means the world to me and you. Me and Charlotte both grew up as kind of the weird kids, and we finally found a home here.
You know, both grew up in very, very, very small areas. I mean, I graduated with 30 people. I think 10 of them are already dead. Like, that's how small of an area we grew up in. And that's why we started Totem, because there was literally nothing to do there. I'll tell you one small trivia before we leave. There's, you know, you go on Wikipedia, and it's like, pop up at hometown, and there's always that one thing that says notable people, like notable alumni from high school. There is one notable person from our high school, one notable person from our town. How many of y'all are music people? I know Evan, you have. How many of y'all have ever heard of JHS Fiddles?
Yeah, he knows.
Oh,
We talked
yeah.
Do y'all use those?
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's our classmate.
Okay.
No shit.
That's Joshua Heath Scott. His real name is not Josh. I know him by Heath, because I grew up with him, because I went to school with him from kindergarten to 12th grade. So that's the only person from my town that ever made it out, that ever did anything with their life. The rest of them still live there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just a couple hours away, but that's why, you know, you have to get out and do things. Like, these opportunities are not available to us. So that's why we started Totem.
Exactly. So we do want to pass this on to the next generation. You guys, please do your part to pass this on as well. Like, take on somebody under your wing. Make sure you teach them all the goofy things, like the Biz Markie song, the Bees, which I don't think I'm going to go over there tonight. It's too muddy. This place really does mean the world to me and Charlotte. It gave me and her a new life. It's been such a huge thing for us. We just celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary this past month. And like, I didn't want to make a deal out of it, but we renewed our vows up there in front of us with our friends the other day. That's what this place means to us. You guys mean so much to us. I've said this over the years. Hopefully the brass isn't here when they hear this. But like, The grounds are not Bonnaroo. The trademark isn't Bonnaroo. The company isn't Bonnaroo. We, collectively, we are Bonnaroo. Bonnaroo is this community. So please continue to keep investing in it. It means the world to everybody here, us especially. Thank you so much for supporting everything that me and Charlotte have done over the years. This has been I'm choking up, man. It's been the greatest privilege of our lives. It means so much to us. We love you guys so much. Before we go and pass it to Crumbsnatchers, Charlotte, do you have anything else?
Do you have anything else?
Yes, I want to pass it over to the Crumbsnatchers. Get out there and radiate positivity. We'll see you out there tonight.